Okay, let's try this again. Miss Bowden had ended up getting a phone call in the middle of the video, so I had to ignore it, and it stopped my video. So now I'm going to have to put both of these videos together for you guys. So let's finish talking about Mars. But anyways, they have two ice caps on the tops, the north and the south ice caps, and they're made like dry ice. It's almost frozen carbon dioxide, which is pretty cool. But a really neat fact on Mars is that it's got the tallest mountain of the whole solar system. It is way super tall. It's so tall that it almost reaches its atmosphere when it's touching it. So that's really pretty cool information because it's so tall that you would think it would be popping out into space almost, because it almost is. They do have volcanoes on Mars, but none of them are active. And so I'm not sure when the last time they might have been active. I think scientists are doing a lot of research on that. But remember how I told you Earth was the only planet that had one moon? Well, Mars has got two moons, and their names are Phobos and Deimos. And they're actually odd-shaped moons because they're so tiny. Because remember, Mars is tiny and it's got a gravitational pull, but so these have got to be even tinier. Both of those moons can fit into the state of Rhode Island because they're that tiny, and you would still have room left. And you can see the picture of it on our video that we're going to send you. And Rhode Island is a tiny state. I think Phobos is only 14 miles wide, which it's crazy because that's really not that far. But they're lopsided because they don't have enough gravity in their center to make them circular like everything else. Scientists think that maybe they were asteroids floating around that just kind of got pulled in by Mars's gravitational pull, and so it doesn't have enough energy and enough force to get away from it. So yeah, Mars has got two moons. Pretty cool. You can see Mars in a lot of the night sky, and it's got that red little twinkle color. So it's pretty cool to look that up and see when's the best time to see Mars. Remember, I told you guys on a star map, or some phones have these apps where it tells you about the night sky, and it'll tell you where you can see different planets. So on a less cloudy day, you'll be able to see a lot of different planets and star arrangements and star constellations. So it's actually really pretty cool. Now here's some pictures of Mars. See all the red and rusty color of it? Let's see. Oops. Here's a picture of, it looks like some clouds. And so they do have some clouds on Mars that sometimes form with some water vapor in it, which is, it's pretty neat. But yeah, there's no liquid water on Mars that they know of, but they think that a long time ago there used to be at some point. And here's a picture that one of the rovers actually took. It looks just like Earth, like in a desert almost, right? You know what it reminds Miss Bowden of? If you've seen any of the Star Wars movies, it reminds me of like a scene from Star Wars. So some scientists think that maybe there was some life on on Mars a long time ago, but it was probably like the most simplest form of like bacteria that might have lived there, which is pretty cool because that's kind of what scientists believed had started on Earth with us, and then eventually everything kind of formed, is what scientists believe. And so that's pretty cool knowing that bacteria might have formed on Earth, because then it might have certain situations for other things to maybe start to grow or form on there. So scientists have lots more research to do, but we'll hope that we can maybe get a man on Mars and go explore it himself. And hopefully it's during our time where we can actually watch that live history happening, because that would be really cool. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed Mars, our red planet, and our fourth and last terrestrial planet to learn about. So again, we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, then Mars. Those are our 4 rocky planets. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm going to post a video for you to learn some more cool things and see more cool pictures of Mars underneath this. See you later, guys.